Boom.
Very good.
So viele Stufen waren es
Well
nicht.
done, everyone.
Hey.
Allow me to apologize. We're not usually so uncouth.
The guy who freed us from Mabuchi's chains.
You remember me. I'm honored.
Hey, why bother saving us then just to attack us now?
I do apologize. The situation's a little complex.
What's this guy's deal? I don't like him.
Weren't you the one saying he was hot?
Just because he's hot doesn't mean I like him.
I'm serving in a strategic role for the Geomijul. My name is Jungi Han.
Jungi Han? You want to tell us why your men attacked us?
I simply wanted to see how strong you are. Actually, I ordered them not to kill you no matter what happened in the fight. And yet, I must admit you still had me worried for a second there.
No way, man. We didn't even break a sweat. Look, my hair's still perfect. Does that make me strong enough for you?
For my men, yes. But for me... why, I believe I could take all of you by myself.
Say what?
I happen to know why you're here, Kasuga. You're in quite the predicament. But there are things you don't yet grasp. If you like, I could explain things in greater detail.
How about you spare us greater details and give us the short version?
Very well. I'll focus on the part that's crucial for you to understand. Just give me a minute to figure out how to put it, so even an idiot can comprehend.
If you think calling me names is gonna get a rise out of me, think again. I like my life as an idiot.
I'm not trying to get a rise out of you. I like idiots myself. Now, this way, please.
Is he gonna take us seriously at some point?
Just let it go.
He really pisses me off for a hot guy.
It's always the sexy ones who piss you off the most.
Yep, that's why I prefer to associate with you guys.
What's that supposed to
Nothing.
Ich liebe diese Gruppe.
I think you might be the very first non-Geomijul who ever passed through here. You should be grateful, or at least pretend to be.
Hey, ich bin so dankbar. Okay, hier kommen also die ganzen Fernseher hin, die überall geklaut werden.
What in the world?
This is the heart of our business interests in Ijincho. Security cameras all over town. Footage shot by undercover Geomijul agents. Here, we see everything the cameras see. We have our own generators too, but they're not enough to power such an advanced system. So, that's why...
You have to jack innocent people's electricity?
That's one way of putting it. But you must consider that we are recent arrivals in Ijincho. When we came, the Seiryu and Liumang were already at war over territory. The area we now call Geomijul was the only scrap left to us. Still, we've managed to use it to produce a very in-demand commodity. Information, which it turns out is also an excellent weapon.
Too good for regular weapons, huh?
We are quite small compared to the Seiryu clan and the Liumang. We'd be the first to go down if it came to a real war. So, to survive, we have come to act as the balance between the other two. It's a strategy that has served us well, so far.
You balance them? How?
To give you an example, if a man from the Liumang entered Seiryu clan territory, we'd know it immediately and report it to our Seiryu contacts. And it wouldn't end there. We'd investigate the trespasser and use his friends or family as further leverage. So you see, we extinguish the sparks of war before they become fires. Though we do prefer that sparks don't fly in the first place.
So really, this standoff in Yokohama isn't among 3 equal organizations. It's 2 big, powerful ones, and a little one mediating between them.
Exactly right. The Liumang and the Seiryu clan should be thanking us. But they've never sent so much as a thank you note.
What if someone does start a fire on purpose? Would the Geomijul do anything about it?
It's case by case, but many times that task would fall to us, yes. Sometimes all we have to do is apply a little pressure. But sometimes it calls for a heavier hand. It's all just business, of course.
So what about Mabuchi? You managed to put out that spark yet?
He's still alive, if that's what you're asking. But take a look at the large monitor, if you would.
Huh?
This was recorded just moments before the death of Otohime Land's owner. You'll see both Lao Ma and his men.
Well, hey, this looks like rock-solid proof to me.
Hell yeah! This is exactly what we were looking for!
I knew it would be. Anyone who watches this, even Zhao, will have to accept that Mabuchi is at fault.
Nice.
But I can't hand this over to you just yet. There's something else I want you to see.
What's that?
You'll see what I mean.
Ich dachte, das wäre die super Kurzversion, die ja selbst ein Esel versteht.
Yeah, this doesn't sound shady at all.
Yo, can you lighten up, man? It's starting to rub off on me.
Aber anscheinend gibt es kein Videomaterial von dieser Sache, der wir jetzt noch angesichtigt werden sollen. Oh Gott, hier wird der Super Yakuza gezüchtet.
What is all this?
Come, have a closer look. It's not going to bite.
Der Nanba-Klon. Krankenpfleger X. Der heiße Draht mit Rechtecken. Sie haben die richtige KI dafür erschaffen.
They're printing yen. Counterfeit bills.
Da ihr das jetzt gesehen habt, können wir euch nicht mehr am Leben lassen.
Wait. These are different from Mabuchi's.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, these fakes are on a whole other level, I assure you. They make Mabuchi's bills look like board game money. Put them side by side, and you'd see how sloppy his work is. These are made with a state-of-the-art printer. It can copy a bill down to each microline.
I was wondering if you'd turn up again.
Happy to see me?
I'm happy anytime a good-looking woman turns up.
It would have been sooner, but I had preparations to make.
Yeah, I bet your makeup routine's no joke.
You're funny. I like you.
Ugh, can you two stop flirting? How about you tell us who you are already?
I don't think the lady appreciates your tone.
It's fine. Why don't you introduce me to them?
Of course.
Where does your ego end?
Everyone, allow me to present the leader of the Geomijul, Songhui.
Petra Parker.
Wait, you mean she's their leader?
Geomijul's boss is a woman?
You remember all that paper in Mabuchi's warehouse? The plain white paper inside the shipping boxes?
You mean the stuff for steaming food? Yeah, I remember that.
It's not for food. It's made with a very special compound. The Liumang import it from the mainland.
They're a Chinese import company. Makes sense.
The Japanese yen we make here uses the same paper.
What? Wait, do you steal the paper from the Liumang warehouse and make yen with it?
Steal us? We don't need to stoop to that. We arranged for it to be brought here.
Huh? What do you mean?
The Geomijul asked the Yokohama Liumang to procure the paper we needed. It's only stored temporarily in Mabuchi's warehouse. Then someone from the Liumang delivers it to us.
Who brings it? And who did you arrange all this with?
Oh, it all goes through their boss, Zhao.
Zhao knows you use the paper?
Of course. How would we keep it a secret from him?
So, the paper in the warehouse gets made into fake yen, not yuan? But then, where does the yuan come from? That another part of your business? Or is that the Liumang's piece of the action?
Nope. It's neither.
What?
You know, this whole thing was kind of a fluke. One day, one of Mabuchi's men stumbled across a box of strange paper in the warehouse. It just so happened this particular guy was a former counterfeiter. A light bulb went off in his head, and he told Mabuchi they could use the paper to make fake yuan. Mabuchi gave it a try, and voila, huge profits.
So it wasn't even Mabuchi's idea in the first place.
Far be it from me to criticize others in the trade. But Mabuchi's not as smart as he thinks he is. He just got lucky one of his peons had a good idea.
Does Zhao know that Mabuchi is making yuan? Have you told him?
I did, but Zhao already knew. He's just pretending that he doesn't. After all, it's not like he can order his men to stop printing yuan. They'd ask where the paper was going. Not even Zhao could talk his way out of that. And he's not about to do anything that might risk his very profitable fake yen operation. So he's willing to look the other way when it comes to Mabuchi's fake yuan. It's logical. I'd do the same.
But does Mabuchi know the same paper is being used to make yen?
No, what he takes to make yuan is breakage. But I'm okay with breakage if it keeps Mabuchi in the dark. The only thing I care about is the paper continues to be customized for yen.
Customized?
Yes, legal currency always has a specific recipe. For yen, the main ingredient is a plant called Mitsumara. But the other ingredients, the mixture ratio, the manufacturing method, those are all state secrets. Which makes it almost impossible to copy.
Then how the hell are you pulling it off?
We have a contact at the Treasury who passed these secrets to us decades ago.
That long ago? Why haven't the police caught wind of this operation?
If you're surprised by police incompetence, you're younger than I thought.
Oh, well. Trust me, I'm older than I look.
You know she's literally doing that on purpose, don't you?
The point is, almost nobody knows about these fake bills. So you better start explaining why you have one.
Ichiban!
Whoa!
I thought so. This bill is a misprint from our machine. It should have been destroyed. Tell me where you got this.
Our surveillance network has been watching you ever since you arrived in the city. That's how we knew you had a fake bill. It's time for you to tell us the whole story behind it. In detail. That's why we brought you here.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but you're wrong. I don't know shit about that bill.
You don't know anything?
Not a damn thing.
You know I won't hesitate to pull the trigger.
I know it. You're a lady who does what needs to be done.
I'm glad you recognize that. We've already reviewed every single frame of footage where you make an appearance. It does support your claim that you're clueless about the fake bill. It also showed you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound when you arrived.
Is there anything you don't know?
Yes, like why you're still here in Ijincho. You don't seem to have an actual goal or much of a purpose. Which I suppose makes sense, given the way you look and behave.
Kinda harsh there, don't you think?
But the same can't be said about one of you. Isn't that right, Nanba?
Hey, well, what's this about?
You showed up in Ijincho 6 months ago. The whole time, you were watching our building from the homeless camp. We saw you.
How long did it take you to notice?
Not long. But what caught our attention is you never showed interest in your campmates. Until the fake bill.
He only talked to me because the chief asked him to heal me up, and...
But why did he come with you on this journey? Is it the classic nurse in love with a patient story? No, he doesn't have Florence Nightingale syndrome. He's after something. You knew the fake bill came from us!
Nanba!
Don't move. She's not finished.
Nanba... just...
You need to start talking. Who are you?
You Nanba, former nurse, 41 years old.
That's not what I'm asking.
I'm Shoichi Akiba's older brother, all right?
What?
Shoichi Akiba, the journalist.
Akiba was a pen name. His real name was Shoichi Nanba.
It's all starting to make sense now.
What is? What are you all talking about?
About 6 months ago, a journalist heard rumors about our counterfeiting operation. That was Shoichi Akiba. He came here to Ijincho to investigate, but after just a few days, he disappeared.
He disappeared? Don't play dumb! Just before he went MIA, I got a message from him. He told me he was being watched by the Geomijul. Now you tell me, where is my brother?
I get it now. You think you're on some kind of rescue mission, huh?
I heard about Ijincho's Great Wall of Muscle. How it protected the town from outsiders. So I pretended I was a local.
By disguising yourself as a bum and joining their camp. Thinking you'd keep tabs on us because we're close to the homeless camp.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I never got any leads. Not until you showed up, Ichiban. It was back when I saw that weird bill on you that I knew. I knew right off the bat that it was one of the fakes my brother had been chasing before he disappeared. I finally had a clue. So from that moment on, there was no way I was gonna let you out of my sight. I figured you'd eventually tell me how you got it, and I'd get closer to finding my brother. Stupid part is... every time you open your mouth, it became more and more obvious you knew less about it than I did. Pretty crazy, right?
I had no idea.
Well, I figured out pretty quick you couldn't tell a lie if you wanted to. And since now I'm sure you don't know anything, not much reason for me to hang around. I was just planning to slip away soon anyway. And I wasn't even gonna tell you guys when I did. I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Nanba...
I didn't want it to happen this way. I'm sorry, Ichiban. I'm sorry, everyone.
Nan-chan.
You bastards. What did you do to my brother? Did you kill him? At least tell me if he's still alive, please. You owe me that much. That's all I'm asking. Then you can do whatever you want with me. But let Ichiban and the others go. I'm willing to die. But you know they aren't involved. Spare them. Please.
That takes care of our little rat problem. Hopefully he'll set a good example.
Sie ist wirklich
The
der
rest of you have the
Imperator.
good fortune of being our guests. Sounds like Zhao has taken a liking to you.
Yo, just a second. Where do you think you're taking him? You can't just take away my friend.
Friend? Didn't you hear a word he just said? He's been lying to you because he thought it would get him closer to us. You call that a friend? I can think of a few better words to describe him.
Yeah, good point. Friend isn't exactly the right word for Nanba anymore. It's different now.
So it's sinking in?
The thing is, the only reason I say that is because friend doesn't even begin to describe him.
What do you mean?
He took care of me when I got dumped here. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have survived the night. I owe my life to Nanba, and that's a debt I can never repay him for. That guy back there is more than a friend. The only thing I would call him now is a brother! That's why I can totally understand why Nanba went as far as he did to find his brother. Nothing about his reasons for lying to us about his real goal was out of self-interest. He did it for his family. So don't you dare drag him through the mud and pretend like you're any better!
Hope you didn't forget I was here.
Hey, weren't you the one saying you could stop us all by yourself? Shut up!
What are you doing? Get us some backup!
Verstärkung verschwindet gerade.
Time to call your bluff. I'm taking you out!
Wow, was für eine geile Sequenz. Ich bin beeindruckt von den Details in den Gesichtsanimationen. Das ist mega. Moment, erhöht Ausweichen eines Gegners durch die Kraft des aufrichtigen Anspornens. Genauigkeit. Ja, wir senken erstmal die Genauigkeit. Und ich habe mich schon gefragt, wie es zu einem Bosskampf kommen soll. Okay. Was haben wir hier? Schnellschritte durch Selbstanfeuern. Wir buffen uns erstmal ein bisschen. Yeah, wir weichen aus wie der Penner, die wir sind. So. Unabhängiges Anfeuern. Ich habe den Eindruck, dass sich das bei ihr durchaus lohnen könnte. Erst einmal, aber ja, wir buffen erstmal. Oh, oh, er kommt. Au! Oh, Adachi, du bist hier? Wer fehlt denn? Ach ja, Nanba. Berserkergeist. Ja, warum nicht? Geht los. Wir haben eine Gruppenheilerin und ich werde sie benutzen. Glaube ich. Okay. Dann verstreute Reißnägel. Oder kann ich noch irgendwas anderes? Heilungsvibration, die brauchst du ja. Ich mach gleich eine Gruppenheilung. Dann machen wir verstreute Reißnägel. Und guck mal, wie gut sie haften bleiben. Ui. Wie war das noch? Warum habe ich ihn gebufft? Debufft? Warum habe ich Ausweichen? Ich weiß es nicht. Eselsritte. Mach mal Eselsritte hier. Ja, Eselsritte passen ganz gut. So, dann magischer Song. Ja, komm. Die Gruppe muss leben. Ich will nicht sterben. Okay, und chaotische Verwüstung. Ich muss gerade mal kurz gucken, was... Schildwelle, wir haben keinen richtigen Schild. Machen wir mal chaotische Verwüstung. Toll! Der kann ausweichen, ich aber nicht, obwohl er geblendet war. Eine Gurkentruppe. Ja, du solltest mehr Vitamine zu dir nehmen. Wir machen weiter Eselsritte. Oh, Eselsritte sind gut. Und die Verteidigung ist mal gestiegen. Nice. Ja, andererseits... Ja, okay, so halten wir unsere Magiepunkte dann vielleicht auch ein bisschen weiter oben. Au! Nochmal probieren. Und der Buff, die Buff hat mal wieder sowas von überhaupt nicht lange angehalten. Das liebe ich. Na komm, dann machen wir Eselsritte. Solange wir können. Der Boss scheint tatsächlich etwas härter zu sein. Okay, dann ist die Frage... Ich glaube, das kann ich noch ein bisschen da lassen. Dann kann ich sie noch mal zum... Ah, verdammt, zum Angreifen ein wenig benutzen. Warum wachst du nicht auf? Die Divas bei mir funktionieren immer und dauern ewig. Nochmal chaotische Verwüstung. Ja, das macht wenigstens mal Damage. Ah, er hat Blut am Gesicht. Blut im Gesicht. Ich mag es. Ja, das geht, glaube ich, noch. Machen wir nochmal einen Wirbelschlag. Yeah! Toll auch, dass keine... Eri ist wieder online. Geil. Na, machen wir mal einen fliegenden Kranich. Ja, das andere Ding hat nicht so richtig gut funktioniert. Ah, endlich mal bluten. Ich könnte noch mal... Komm, Pack Team Essenz des Chaos. Probieren wir es einfach mal. Yes, wird die Fresse dick. Schöner Schritt. Die Füße der Macht. Naja, das war jetzt nicht so ganz geil. Au! Okay, ja, wenn er das häufiger machen würde, dann wäre das durchaus übel. Yeah! Oh, das ist der wichtigste Angriff, den ich habe. Okay, was macht denn das? Erhöhter Schaden bei Gegnern mit Shadows-Effekten. Oh, er hat Shadows-Effekte. Ja, komm, Rolltritt hier. Keine Rolltreppe, Rolltritt. So, für den Fall der Fälle singen wir nochmal für unsere Freunde. Hahaha. Fette Geldklatsche. Wir haben noch Eselsritte, also machen wir Eselsritte. Yeah! Es ist echt schön, dass die sich wirklich nicht gegenseitig unterstützen. Wie in den normalen Kämpfen. So, Adachi, wichtigster Mann. Was hatte der Hitpoints? Halleluja. Oh. Dafür kriegen wir Stufenaufstiege und verhöhnen. Das hat er verdient.
You're better than I thought.
Nanba, let's get out of here.
Ichiban.
Get up! There's more of them coming!
Come on, you can do it.
All right, jeez, I'm up.
Moment, war das nicht ein One-Way-Weg da rein? Oh, goodness. Noch mehr Geomüll. Kann ich...
I'm not bad.
Windmühle, jawohl. Da vorne, da machen wir die Windmühle rein. Ja, schön nah beieinander bleiben. Okay, haben wir welche umgebracht? Jawohl, wunderbar, haben wir. Oh.
Here we go.
Wobei, den... Ja toll, es steht der im Weg. Ich hätte ja gerne den dicken Mann umgebracht. Aber ich darf... Wo ist der Dicke? Ach, du bist der Dicke. Hier, komm, nimm den Schlitzer. Yeah. Au, das war ein Tritt in die Kniekehle. So, dafür wirst du jetzt gemüllt. Ja. Weak and pathetic. Was, der lebt immer noch? Der ist gar nicht so gut. So, geht doch. Nein. Yeah, das brauche ich jetzt.
Now you've done it, Ichiban Kasuga. And here I thought you were just a cute idiot.
Here I thought you were just a tough babe.
Too bad you're actually a gullible dumbass. Too nosy for his own good.
Well, too bad you're actually a wacko psycho chick.
That's almost charming coming from you. What a shame that you need to die.
Backhanded compliments are getting old.
Just get the hell out of our way before we beat your sorry ass. Don't let them leave here alive. Take them out.
Football-Time gegen... Oder kommt die doch nicht? Oh, sie steht da hinten dran. Toll, jetzt habe ich eben gar nichts zum Thema Boss-Time gesagt. Okay, versuchen wir mal da unsere Reißnägel reinzu... Eine Lücke in die Gegner reinzureißen. Ja, der ist hinüber. Wunderbar. 3 to go. Könntest du mal zur Seite gehen? Ja, machen wir was anderes. Dann mache ich einen Wirbelschlag gegen ihn. Okay. Und der wird geschlitzt. Und geritzt. Au! No, das war easy. Und jetzt wirst du Nein, jetzt wirst du gefiegt. Ja, es reicht. Wunderbar. Und nun, geeiseist. Baby. Und... Come on, einer noch. Ja, Dachi. Schuss rein, Digga. Krieg nochmal ordentlich Kohle hier. Kann ich nochmal hier ein besseres Messer oder was das war? Oder Besen. Kochbesen leisten. Moment, wir kommen gleich da. Wir haben Armbrüste, wir könnten schießen, aber das tun wir nicht.
Hey, Nanba.
What? What is it?
You feel strong enough to run?
Yeah, can manage.
Good. Get out of here while you can. We'll hold them off.
No,
no time to argue. Go!
what about you guys?
We'll figure something out. But if you don't make it, who's gonna find your brother?
Aren't you mad at me for not telling you about him?
I owe you my life, man. Don't you realize? If you'd been honest from the start, I would have helped you anyhow. And we'd have ended up exactly where we are now. All's deep in trouble. So we're cool.
Ichiban. Thank you. But I can't just leave you all here.
That's okay. I'm balls deep in this too.
Me too. I'm balls... Well, I share the sentiment.
Tachi-san. Sachan. You're all sure about this?
Shut up and get going already.
All right.
Hey, don't let him get away!
War da nicht Holz im Weg?
Chase. How about actually fighting us, Sankui-san? Or are you scared?
Oh, you little...
Hey, calm down. Getting mad will give you stress wrinkles.
Yeah. Isn't smooth skin a big thing for chicks like you?
All your flirting with the guys will be for nothing if you get all angry now. Oh, you bunch of punks! You need to watch your fucking mouths!
Football-Time gegen die Hexe mit der Falte auf der Zunge. Nein, immer noch nicht. Wir werden erstmal dem hier mit Eselstritten. Ups. Da war irgendwas. Mal sehen, vielleicht ist gerade was zwischen denen. Nein, leider nicht. Er hat auch nicht ganz gereicht. Schade, schade, schade. Aber dann können wir hier schön reinlaufen und zumindest einen aus dem Weg. Let's go. Mal sehen, was... Ja, das reicht leider nicht. Ja, auch die mickrigen Tritte nicht. Haha! Hahaha! So, jetzt reicht's aber. Und jetzt Blutung! Natürlich nicht. Oh! Werde eins mit der Wand, mein Freund! Ui! Jetzt haben die aber mal schön zusammengearbeitet, aber natürlich nicht beim Bosskampf, nein. Oh, ich habe alles versucht.
Seems I've underestimated you, Ichiban Kasuga.
Then, how about we call it a day? If you don't mind.
That depends on what he says.
Huh? Fine. You still want to fight, Jungi-han?
알았다. 남바는 이진초에서 반드시 줘봐. I'm sorry, ma'am. But Nanba managed to slip away.
Shit.
Good job, Nanba.
Quiet. You don't understand what you've done.
Sure I do. We saved our friend from getting murdered. What's it to you?
If he leaks the secrets of our operation, we'll lose any control we had, and Ijincho will crumble.
Crumble? Don't you think you're being a bit dramatic?
And if the fake money dries up, wouldn't that cut down on crime?
None of you understand. I'm telling you, the city would grind to a halt. We can't allow that to happen.
Does that mean you're not giving up on snaring Nanba, then?
Of course not. Until he scales the Great Wall, he's fair game. The Geomijul will use every resource at its disposal to find him.
Say you actually find him. Then what?
We kill him, obviously.
You set on that?
Of course.
Well, I guess we're doing this.
Doing what?
My pals and I will help Nanba escape, since you insist on murdering him. I guess we'll just see which side gives up first. This'll be exciting.
You're not funny.
I'm not trying to be. I'm serious. Haven't you figured out what kind of guy I am yet?
Yeah, a pain in the ass.
Don't be like that. I know you're head over heels for me. So, can't you just let Nanba go? He's not gonna go around spreading your secret.
Well, it's not just my secret, so I can't make the decision by myself.
This is Victoria's secret.
You're the leader of the Geomijul. If you just give the word...
Kasuga,
What?
2 a.m. tonight, Heyho Tower in Chinatown. Be there. There's a man I'd like you to meet. Whether Nanba lives or dies will be up to him.
Who is he?
Don't be late.
What's gonna go down at Heyho Tower?
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
What are we going to do until 2 a.m.?
Actually, there's something I want to look into while we got the time.
What's that?
For 6 months, Nanba pretended to be a bump so he could watch the Geomijul. That's what they said, wasn't it?
Yeah, Songhui mentioned it.
He must have had a lot of stuff at the homeless camp to live there so long. It's probably still there. I want to check, at least.
Genau das würde ich
There
jetzt
might be a
natürlich
clue
auch
that
hier
would
im
tell us where
Hauptquartier
he'd go if he
Geomijul
had to hide,
besprechen.
Not a bad idea, but can't take Psycho to a smelly hobo camp.
Dude, I'm going too. Don't even think about pulling that card.
Nanba hat die Gruppe verlassen. Mein Gott, was bin ich froh, dass ich Eri in der Gruppe habe. Sonst der Bosskampf... Ja gut, sie hat die Hälfte der Zeit gepennt. Also von daher hätte ich es vielleicht auch ohne sie geschafft. Dann mal los. Hi, Freund. Ich hatte hier aber nichts... Wo kann man denn hier was einpflanzen? Hier? So, erstmal gucken. Gibt es... neue Nebenaufgaben, die jetzt aus irgendwelchen Gründen hier aufgeploppt sind. Das sieht mir nicht wirklich danach aus. Okay. Gut. Dann war es das für diese Session. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie ich das zusammenschneiden werde. Ich weiß es noch nicht genau. Und dann machen wir beim nächsten Mal weiter und schauen uns an, wie sich die Sache um Nanba-chan zuspitzen wird. Mal gucken, vielleicht. Nein, ich glaube, ich mache es erst, wenn Nanba wieder dabei ist. Dass ich eben dann die passenden Sachen zusammen crafte für seinen Kochjob. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Macht's dann gut und ciao, ihr Lieben.